for no reason at all? Have you seen the number 444 again and again on your phone, on a clock, on a receipt? Or maybe you've woken up at exactly 3 a.m. night after night with no explanation for why. If any of this sounds familiar, stay with me until the end of this video, because Archangel Michael may already be trying to reach you. Today, I'm going to break down the 7 most recognized signs of his presence, backed by scripture, by tradition, and by the real of thousands of people just like you. And sign number 5? That's the one almost everyone misses. Before we go any further, let's understand who Michael really is. In the book of Daniel, he is described as a great prince, a protector, watching over those who call on him in times of trouble. In the book of Revelation, he is the one who leads the fight against darkness itself, standing at the front when the battle is hardest. And here's what makes this powerful. Catholic tradition recognizes him. Orthodox tradition recognizes him. Even Protestant tradition recognizes him. Across centuries, across continents, across languages, he is remembered the same way, as a guardian, as a messenger, as someone who shows up exactly when you need him most, and not a moment too late. Because of this role, many believe he reaches out to people in very specific, very recognizable ways. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly, if you know what to look for. This video is for you if you felt like something has been shifting around you lately, if you felt watched in a good way, protected even when you couldn't fully explain why. So let's go through these 7 signs one by one slowly so you can really sit with each one as we go. Sign number 1, repeating numbers. 444, 1111, 717. Many people describe seeing the exact same numbers right before a major decision in their life, on a clock at the exact moment they look up, for no particular reason, on a receipt, at the bottom of a total, in a store they don't even visit often, on a license plate that passes them, on the road, on the way to somewhere important, somewhere that mattered, again and again, almost as if it's following them, almost as if it's waiting to be noticed. Some people say they've even pointed it out to a friend, only to see it again minutes later. If you've been seeing this lately, it may be confirmation that you are exactly where you are meant to be right now, even if it doesn't feel that way. Sign number 2, a sudden warmth or a sudden chill that moves through your body without warning. No fan running, no window open, no explanation that makes logical sense, no matter how many times you check the room. Just a feeling that washes over you out of nowhere and then, just as quickly, fades away, leaving you a little unsettled, but somehow also a little comforted. Many describe this as a felt presence, something they cannot explain but cannot deny either, no matter how hard they try to rationalize it away. Notice when it happens to you. Often it's during prayer, or during a quiet, painful moment when you needed comfort more than anything else in the world and had no one around to ask for it. Sign number 3, waking up at exactly 3 a.m. Not 3:05, not 2:55, exactly 3. Night after night, like clockwork, like something is gently nudging you awake. In tradition, this hour is linked to spiritual alertness, a time of protection when the veil between worlds feels thinner than usual. If this keeps happening to you, some take it not as something to fear, but as a quiet call to simply sit up and pray. Sign number 4, feathers or light appearing exactly where you don't expect them. On your doorstep, first thing in the morning, on your car windshield with no birds in sight, in a beam of sunlight breaking through clouds at just the right moment, in just the right place, almost too perfectly timed to be chance. In popular tradition, this is seen as a gentle reminder that you are not walking through this alone. Not now, not ever. Before I tell you sign number 5, if you've made it this far, that itself might not be a coincidence. Most people scroll past videos like this. You didn't. Keep that in mind. And now, sign number 5. The one almost everyone misses. A stranger's words that hit you differently. A sentence from someone you barely know, maybe someone you'll never see again, that feels like it was written just for you in that exact moment, addressing the exact thing you were silently struggling with. Some traditions believe messages can arrive through ordinary people without them even realizing the role they played. So think back right now. Has a conversation ever felt too perfectly timed to be random? Sign number 6, dreams of light, of swords, of being protected when you felt most vulnerable, most afraid, most alone. Dream symbolism in many traditions ties directly to Michael as a protector figure standing guard while you rest, while your defenses are down. If you've had a dream like this recently, write it down as soon as you wake up before the details fade. Patterns reveal themselves over time to those who are paying attention. And finally, sign number 7. A sudden, unexplainable sense of courage, right in the middle of fear, right when you expected to fall apart, and somehow didn't. This, many believe, is the clearest sign of all. Because Michael is traditionally invoked specifically for courage, for protection, for strength in moments that feel impossible to face alone. Strength that arrives exactly when you needed it most, and not a moment later. Think about a time recently when you should have completely fallen apart, and somehow you didn't. When everyone expected you to break, and instead you kept walking, kept showing up, kept holding on. That moment was not luck. For many, that moment was Michael. If 2 or more of these felt familiar to you, many believe that is not a coincidence. It's confirmation. Now, I want you to hear this clearly. None of these signs are meant to create fear in you. They are meant to bring you comfort. Whatever you are facing right now, whatever battle is quietly going on in your life today that no one else fully understands, you do not have to face it alone. You were never meant to face it alone. If this video brought you even a little bit of comfort, subscribe and turn on notifications because I post new reflections every single week for people going through exactly what you're going through right now at this exact moment. Tell me in the comments, which of these 7 signs have you experienced? I read every single comment, myself, every single one. And if you know someone who needs to hear this today, someone who's been quietly struggling, someone who hasn't said it out loud, share this with them right now before you forget. They might need it more than you know, more than they'd ever admit. Until next time, stay protected, stay